Hey Gemini, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless reading for you, meaning whenever you see this, that's when it's supposed to apply. And that being said, of course, if it does not empower you, if it doesn't feel like it fits, then just cast it away. So you guys, we're going to start with Oracle, and we're going to be asking what's coming towards you, Gemini. What's going to help you to know about? This is going to be an extended reading for any of my Geminis that like longer videos, and that link will be down below. If you would like for me to pray for you, it's part of my spiritual practice to do so, and I encourage everybody to do it as well. It lifts me up, lifts you up, lifts everybody up. You got 3 of these divine feather messengers. All right. And yeah, let's get into it. We start with Message of the Grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Then we have the Message of the Crow. Universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. And finally, the Message of the Falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. What is going on with you, Gemini? All right. This is your daily affirmation. You can repeat it to yourself all day long, all week long. It says, I'm connected to the earth and all life around me. There's an interesting theme kind of arising, which is kind of like, it's funny because it's so Native American feeling. Like it's like, be quiet, pay attention, look at the clues, be ready. Embracing this power, and while this may not be literal, like embrace the power of dance and movement, there is something really beautiful and intrinsic that happens with the body when you do literally like move it to music or move it. It's a very earthly bound way of praying. It's a funny way to say it, but that's what I want to say. All right, Gemini, what's coming through for you? Only taking the cards that fly out. If this resonates, please consider hitting the like button. Please consider giving the channel some love, but also consider becoming part of the family. Actually, only 20% of my regular viewers have subscribed. So if you think it'll be beneficial to you, join the family. All right, what do my Geminis need to know? If they fly out in reverse, we read them that way. We honor the conversation. I'm going to give you a general viewpoint of where this is going, Gemini, and then we'll unpack them all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got like Wands energy all over this. There's a lot of energy. Wands represents the actions of life, like the adventures of life. It's that go-go juice. So if I were to put it into like a really quick, like a couple sentences without unpacking the fun detail, I would say, taking bold action, making strides forward, possibly even travel, keeping an open mind, and honoring fresh enthusiasm and inspiration, leaving something behind that no longer serves you, possibly literally, and completing a chapter. Like, very traditional tarot always says like, oh, you're in a new cycle, or this is a transformation, but this is really like, yeah, you're actually the instigator and leaving something behind and moving forward with a lot of enthusiasm and starting a whole new cycle. So let's unpack that. That was definitely more than 2 sentences or 3, but I just really wanted you to know what kind of reading you're about to get. Yeah, the extended will be cool too. So on the extendeds, I always go into the advice, but I want to pack a punch. For those of you who do not want to pay like $6 for an extended, I completely understand. And I want you to leave with something with this right here, And 8 of Cups. What's this 8 of Cups? The World. Closing a chapter, starting a new one. We have the 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's our Ace of Wands. Okay. I would say this doesn't look like a relationship reading, although it could have something, it could have ties to relationship. It could affect your relationship, could affect family. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is actually taking bold action towards career, strides forward, making career moves, making choices around your stability, making choices around, I mean, we do have the Lovers card that is representative of Gemini energy. Okay. Who's this King of Cups? Nice. Bear with me one more moment. What do you got to lose? That's an interesting question. Like, what do you have to lose? There is a sense of, what do I got to lose coming through in the middle of your reading, and it's specifically attached to that fresh, inspirational, expanded thinking. Let's start here. So we have the Knight of Wands, which is really an opportunity to take bold action. And this is specifically around venturing into a new project or skill. And it has the potential to make you extremely happy, and not just you, but your family. You know, it allows this harmony, love, and support. This is definitely that moment that we all want at the very end of the movie, where everybody's cheering you on, giving you a pat on the back. There's a sense of, man, thank God I took a risk. Thank God I just went for it. Thank God I learned that skill set, started that project, made the dream come real. So, and then we move on to this. This is touching on another individual. And I'm going to take from a new deck, more clarity. Things are changing with an individual. So there's a sense of making progress. And I have a feeling somebody in your life, could be a water sign, but they're represented by King of Cups. Somebody's got to make a choice to come along with. It's got a little bit of like, you know, either I'm going to leave you behind or you got to come along with. And it's all very positive, but it's definitely the option to level up. What is this? Huh? Is this what I think it is? Oh, it just all has really good positive energy. The Seven of Swords doesn't feel like a bad Seven of Swords. Typically, Seven of Swords can be like deception, or it can be like, is the wool being pulled over somebody's eyes here? I just feel like your actions speak louder than words. I think as they see you making progress, they're gonna recognize that they're gonna have to make that choice. They're gonna have to level up. They're gonna have to keep up with you. And I think that it's going to work out beautifully. The Six of Cups, the Six of Rods, Chariot, this is fast success. This is like, this could be even, let me give you another scenario of this energy. I feel like, I just feel like, you know, maybe I don't have another scenario. I was just looking for like, because you guys are all going through different things. But this feels like you're making such big progress and somebody wants to do it with you. It's wonderful. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be somebody in your life that maybe you're related to them, but they go back, they've got memories with you. And when they reflect on those memories, they want to keep on making them. And now we get to our like, hey, what do you have to lose kind of energy here with the Page of Wands and the Nine of Wands. If you kept on going if you don't take this risk, right? Like if you have free will, you don't have to. But there's an element that you have to change if you don't want to feel this sense of, you've already been in a place where you touched down on like scarcity. You touched down, whether that was like not having enough money, wanting more money and more security, or if it was like feeling a sense of isolation or lack of understanding from those around you, a sense of even spiritual loss, spiritual bankruptcy. You've touched on it. It's exhausting. And that's why you're getting this, what do I freaking have to lose? I've already had my darkest night of the soul. I've already had, I've glimpsed it. There's nowhere but up. And you have all this positive energy. It's such a wonderful positive reading for you guys. Four of Rods, stability. And you can't have the dark without the light and vice versa. This is an energy right here of contrasts. It's given you perspective. Two come out here. You're not gonna be anybody's fool. I don't think you're gonna believe something until you see it, type of thing. But this is so when you are moving forward, making progress, just because an idea looks great, just because it might be just the ticket, give you the excuse to move forward and leave something behind that you're no longer interested in. I think you're going to be doing the work. You're going to be taking charge and doing the research to make sure this is stable. Now you have something coming towards you, this Ace of Pentacles with the Emperor card, that is going to put you in kind of an authoritative role. And it doesn't surprise me, because over here, when it feels like there's another individual that is popping out of your reading and they recognize, I either got to keep up with Gemini or I'm going to be left behind. If they're leveling up, I got to level up. Like, you're going to be inspiring them, which is really cool. So this opportunity is almost too good to say no to. But I think you'll be doing the footwork to make sure that it's stable. Anything else? Any kind of, it is possible that at this time, when you have to choose to leave something behind, move forward on an opportunity, it's going to be a little bit dangerous to get carried away with stuff you're hearing on social media, jibber jabber, gossip. Just being aware of it is going to be helpful. The latest news, you know, how that small talk around the water cooler type of stuff. You're being called to really pull on your King of Swords, represented by air signs, your ability to rationalize, think in terms of, think practically around it. Don't allow yourself to get carried away with anything anybody's saying on social media or on the news. You can do your own legwork to make sure that it's stable and supported. All right, so yeah, this is going to thrust you into a wider scope. Basically, it's broadening. You're going from like this much of a view to panoramic, really, like worldwide. Some of you guys are going to be traveling. Some of you guys are going to be connecting with people from distances, different places. There's a choice here, though. You have an opportunity. Again, you've got another Ace of Wands landing in your lap, and you know that you're going to have to leave some things behind in order to make this transformation. And it looks so positive, and it looks like you have support. But it doesn't surprise me that all your oracle cards, I was like saying, it makes me think of like Native Americans, the way that they're all connected to their senses and the earth, and you know, just how that's encouraged in a lot of Native American culture, of taking a beat and paying attention and reconnecting to your environment. And so this is very much a time where there's a lot of energy coming at you. And if you are not connected, you can be swept away. But if you are connected, whether it's literally moving your body, getting into like going on a run or a hike or a walk, some of you guys cannot hike and run. And if it's even like singing, or if it's something that just connects you to your surroundings and your material plane, that would be really grounding and calming while all this energy is ping, 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 ping around you. All right, you guys, I'm going to go into the advice portion, the extended, and that link will be below in the description box. If this is where I leave you, thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.